The Xur Report is brought to you by Destiny, the Taken King, the April update. Out now! Everybody's running to Xur! Oh boy, everybody can't wait to see what Xur 5.0 has! Look at that line! Wow! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your good friend the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to yet another Destiny video. And if you can't tell by the excitement in my voice, this is the debut of Xur 5.0, of Xur after the April update. We have been talking about this for weeks. Could he be offering higher level items? Could he be offering new items? Could he offer something he hasn't offered before? We are about to find out. But before that, we have to take a little break. We'll be right back. All right. Now available from Bungie, it's Destiny, the Taken King, the April update. 1 mission, 2 strikes, 2 new Prison of Elders, 3 new quests, and it can all be completed in an hour and a half. Wait, is that really all there is? Okay. And we are back. And as you can see here, we are in the reef. You saw that long line of people just running to get to Xur. And you can see there is an excitement in the air. We have reached the April update finally. And as you can see, we are all decked out in some new gear. I'm wearing a new cloak. I'm wearing the new PlayStation exclusive armor. Well, at least many parts of it are. And here's one more little trick that we have now in the April update. Let's take a look at this. No HUD! Yay! Look at that! Now no names on the screen. It's just completely oblivious. Hi, Xur. What's up? And as you can see here, a lot of people have already come and gone to get their deals. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but here's somebody else new wearing their Iron Banner gear. And look at that, there's somebody wearing Taken gear. Oh my, well, some of his gear is taken and some of it's not, which makes it look kind of hokey, but, you know, whatever. But, you know, you didn't come here for a fashion show. That was Bungie's job a few weeks ago, and they did it right from this location. No. You're here to see Xur 5.0. Now, why am I calling him 5.0? Well, here's why. We had original Xur. That was Xur up until the Dark Below. Then we had Xur 2.0, which is when he started offering exotic upgrades. Remember that? Remember when you had to buy the upgraded version if you had the other one and you had to re-upgrade it from nothing? Those were fun times, wasn't it? That lasted until House of Wolves when we got Xur 3.0. When the Taken King came out, we got Xur 4.0, which is what we've been on since. And now we're about to see all the new and exciting changes for Xur 5.0. Are you ready? Let's take a look. And as you can see, Xur 5.0 is not much different than Xur 4.0. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I can call him Xur 5.0 anymore. He's just the same old Xur. For the first time with a semi-major upgrade, Xur's inventory has not changed one bit. But that doesn't mean his deals aren't worthy. So let's take a look at what he's got. Leading off is actually a very good item. It's the Helm of Saint 14. Now, as you can see here, it's still 280, as they did not up the base level for any items that you purchase. So it's still the 280 level, which a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Helm of Saint 14. Blind enemies inside your Ward of Dawn. Always a very good PvE item. Maybe not so much now, but believe me, I used it quite a bit in the Nightfall this week. It still works very well. This one has Inflict and Strength, gain bonus super energy and grenade kills, and gain bonus melee energy and ore pickups. You might want to twist fate, get some glass needles for that. Over here you've got, for the Hunter, Young Ahamkara Spine. We can take a look at what those look like. So sexy. Oh yeah. Give me your arm, O bearer mine. Let me help you fill the world with teeth. Now, I've never quite understood that text with the perk that you get on this, which of course is Field Trip. Increased trip mine grenade duration, and you gain an additional trip mine grenade charge. Doesn't really go with the whole teeth thing, but you know, whatever. It's still an interesting perk, and you can have a lot of fun with it in Mayhem Clash right now. Oh my, you can just leave trip mines all over the place and get kills with them. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Anyway, this one is Intellect and Discipline, so not bad. Increased grenade throw distance helps with those trip mines, or bonus grenade energy on melee hits, which helps you rebuild it. So that's not bad either. Over here we got hand cannon loader or shotgun loader. This is actually a pretty good roll. I wouldn't twist fate on this one at all. Like I said, if you don't have them, grab them. But who doesn't have these at this point? They're an original item. I mean, the Helm of St. Martin's a little rare, but it's also who doesn't have it. Up next, we've got the Starfire Protocol. Oh boy. You gain additional fusion grenade charge, and that's basically it. This one has reduced incoming arc burn damage. That's not bad. Carry more ammo for special or heavy. Very good perks. Makes this a worthwhile item. Arc burn defense or solar armor. Increased armor using a solar-based subclass, which is the only time you would use this, by the way. So, not a bad item, but just not really all that great anymore. Or ever was, really, to be honest. And this one's Discipline and Strength. Might want to twist fate here, if you're going to buy it. No armor engram, disappointingly. Instead, we've got a weapon, and it's the Bad Juju, former exotic bounty item. So, I don't know if this is the first time he's offered it, but he has not offered it very often, if at all. So, here we go. Let's take a look at this one. Look at that head. It sort of goes with the young Ahamkara's spine, the other item I showed you. Okay, as you see here, it has full auto, hip fire. But its main thing, of course, is String of Curses. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly and increase damage for a short time. Kills will help charge your super. Originally, Bad Juju didn't have all of these perks. It had a few of them, and, well, quite frankly, it was a bad gun originally. But they added these perks in and made it kind of a beast. So now it's really worthy of being an exotic and a nice weapon to have if you don't have it. If you didn't get the exotic bounty in year one, you haven't had any luck getting one yet, now's your chance. Pick it up. Pick it up. Bad Juju is now pretty good Juju. We've got the Legacy Engram, and it's for special weapons. Now, I'm going to have to add yet another caveat, but in just a little bit, we're going to play a little bit more of Cautionary Tales with Legacy Engrams. You've seen it before. It's coming back here in just a few minutes. But I'm going to add another caveat. What we learned here in the April update is that the 3 House of Wolves / Prison of Elders exotics that you originally obtained through the Elder Cipher and having to do basically it wasn't a bounty, the Lord of Wolves, the Drag's Promise, and the Queen Breaker's Bow. What we learned is, even if you had them in year 1, you do not unlock the year 2 version in the kiosk. So, if you were trying to acquire these, the new way to do it is through Challenge of the Elders, the high-end level 42 Prison of Elders new version, the one where you score points, and if you play that, you can have them drop. I've had a couple of Drake's Promises drop. That's it for me so far. But unfortunately, if you go to the kiosk and you have the year 1s, the year 2s are still awaiting discovery. So don't buy this engram trying to get those so you can automatically unlock the other ones. It's not going to work anymore, unfortunately. However, we also saw the return of the Universal Remote and Patience and Time. Now, if you would like to get those through the kiosk, you could go through with your Legacy Engram here and try for those. or of course the other ones, maybe a Pocket Infinity, an item stuck in year 1. And this is the only way to obtain Pocket Infinity is through this, which is what I'm going to be going for. So I'm going to buy one right now, and hope I get a Pocket Infinity. I also need a few others, but Pocket Infinity is the big one. But like, there's I think 4 I need and 3 that I'm interested in getting. So we'll see what happens there. All right, that will be after I finish the Xur Report. Down here we've got the Plasma Drive, Void Drive, Heavy Ammo Synth, 3 coins, and I'm going to buy me some of those. I'm all out on this character. And of course, without any engrams here, other than the Legacy, got to find a way to get some engrams anyway. Because what we also learned is now our light level is completely dependent on what we get from these engrams. You're going to get items that are within about 5 of your current light level. So if you're at 320, you're going to get stuff, you know, between 321 and 325. Maybe if you're lucky, 326. That's how it's going to be for now. It's how it is in the raid. There's really no guarantees anymore. So that's what we're finding here. So you can see I'm buying a few more 3 coins because I'd like to have some. Let's take a look at how many I actually have right now. Now I have 55, so I can stop there for now. No, let's buy a few more. Let's get 60. There we go. And glass needles. I'm going to buy one of those. There we go. Alright, so he's also got the Modal Light Exchange. So, well, I have to say that for a debut or a return or whatever you want to call this week, this is a little disappointing. You know, he doesn't have any of the brand new items that have just come back for year 2. Instead, he's got a bunch of stuff that he's offered before. Maybe Bad Juju is something he's only offered once before. So, I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. The Helm of St. 14 is a good item. The other 2, I mean, I like Young Ham Car's Spine, but it's not something that is rare, you know, or hard to find. I'm sure some people will be happy with what he's got here, except maybe, you know, I don't think anybody's going to be too happy with another Starfire Protocol. That's the item I believe he has offered most. I would have to go back and look at the numbers, but I believe it is the item that he has offered the most number of times, which is strange to believe, since it was that wasn't House of Wolves. It was a Dark Below exotic, so it hasn't been around as long as the originals, but it's been offered a shitload of times. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. So, thank you very much for joining me this week. If you were here just to see what Xur's got, well, now you got it. But if you want to stick around and see what I get from these Legacy Engrams, here we go. If not, well, eat a dick. Alright, so here we go with Legacy Engrams, A Cautionary Tale, Part 2. Alright, so I've got one with me here. And while I'm on the subject of Legacy Engrams, I would also just like to point out that the armor ones are pretty much obsolete. At this point, the armor engrams are not really necessary. They're hard to find year 1. I mean, if you really want to collect year 1 armor, I guess you could buy them. But other than that, every year 1 exotic is now in year 2 with the April update. So there's not a big point to have them, but the weapons are there's still a few weapons that are left behind, and that's what I'm looking for here. I'm trying for Pocket Infinity, because this is the only way to obtain one. So let's take a look here. What do I get? Plan C. That was the one item that I really didn't care to get, because I already have the year 2. The other ones, and now I should have a little bit more luck, the other ones I'm missing, and as you can see here, I'm going to get an exotic shard out of it. The other ones I'm missing are all items that I don't have. So here's hoping things work out for me. Again, buy them, well, yeah, buy them one at a time. Even though I am probably going to buy the 3 more just to see what I get. Like I said, there were 4 items I didn't have in the year 1 versions of Plan C, which I just got. Queenbreaker's Bow, which we talked about during the Xur Report there. It's not going to unlock the year 2. Disappointing. The other two, Pocket Infinity, which is what I'm going for, and Patience and Time, which is in year 2 now.
Hello,
So let's see what I get with this one.
I suppose you should
Well,
check
there's my
what's
Queenbreaker's bow, and as you can see there, I just got the Grimoire card for it, so that's a win.
proven yourself a power.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so 2 to go. Patience and Time, Pocket Infinity. So let's see here. Oh, I've already spoken with you, Xur. So here we go again. Like I said, these are year 1 items, and we're down to very few year 1 items that aren't in year 2. So this is no longer quite as useful, but we'll see what I get here. I'm down to Patience and Time and Pocket Infinity. Let's see what I get. Patience and Time. All right. So once again, if you watch my other Cautionary Tale video, you know that my attempt there was to get the Thorn, and the Thorn, I did not get it until I had gone through every other frickin' special weapon that I did not have. So now we are down to the nitty-gritty here, and we're buying one more. Now this should be the very last one. I should not get any more. So here we go, one more time. Now let's see what I get. This should be Pocket Infinity.
Good hunting.
And there it is. So 4 for 4. I got the 4 items, and now I'm all set. Let's take a quick trip to orbit here. And we have landed on the tower, and you know they brought the abandoned quest kiosk to the reef. I think that was kind of useless. Who really uses the abandoned quest kiosk? Really? I think what would have been far more useful is to have the exotic armor and weapon kiosk brought over there. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, we're here to take a look now at what is a complete, nearly complete collection. So as you can see here, here's my year 2, and as you can see, I now have all of the House of Wolves Prison of Elders weapons, and you can see they're all still requiring discovery. The other one that needs discovery is, of course, the PlayStation exclusive, the new one, the Zen Meteor Sniper Rifle. I have not acquired that yet on either of my accounts, so still waiting. But you can see here, Patience of Time is there now. I can buy that, which is the only one that was new for me in terms of ones that I can buy. As you can see, these are the 3, and I can't buy any of those. So, but here we go, year 1. As you can see, well, right now, you can't really tell. I'm going to delete this Patience of Time, which I'm going to end up deleting probably the bow as well. But just want to delete the one to show you here. As you can see here now, I've now got all the specials, so I don't need to buy any more of those, thankfully. So that was it for me. I needed 4, and I got all 4. Good work for me. Good on me. Good on you. But again, I wanted the Pocket Infinity the most, and it was the last one, just like when Thorn was the last one for the primaries. Now, as you can see here, I'm down to 2. Thunderlord, super good advice, the heavy. So, you know, I will probably have to be really anal about it, and then when he does offer heavies, I'll probably have to buy a couple just so I can get those 2. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Now, if I go over to the armor here, and this was a point I was trying to make. Year 2 armor, right here, but year 1 armor, I have 1 item. I have the Arachnid. Now, of course, I could buy the Arachnid in year 2, so that's nice, but I have nothing else. Just to show you the difference between being able to acquire the year 1 weapons versus trying to acquire year 1 armor. The only place you can get year 1 armor is through the old PoE chest. And I don't even know if that's possible anymore with the changes they made in the April update. So, it's possible you may not even be able to acquire year 1 armor anymore. So, it doesn't matter though, because every year 1 armor piece, exotic-wise, is now in year 2. That's Lucky Raspberry, that's Capri Stick. And these are the level 25 class items that I have on my other account, but not on this one. So there we go. That is Legacy Engrams, A Cautionary Tale Part 2. I spent 4. I got the 4 I needed. I didn't get any duplicates or anything like that. The Legacy Engrams have always worked well for me. But again, you're getting a year 1 item, and especially now with the specials, you're no longer able to get the House of Wolves weapons from the kiosk itself, so having them is not really as important. Just play challenge mode for the Prison of Elders, and eventually you will hopefully get all 3 to drop for you. Alright, so thank you for joining me. I hope this was informative. I am the King, a.k.a. the Scop. Thanking you for joining me this week on the Xur Report. We'll see you next time. Eat a dick.